Oh, underground organization Veritas, secret hideout. Wow, das ist ja ein Riesenkerl. Alexei.
Feel free to use whatever equipment you need here.
We appreciate your help, especially on such short notice.
No worries, though it's quite a strange story, huh? Federation police captain, now wanted man. Oh, don't get me wrong, honestly, we could use someone like you on our side. It would be huge help.
Hey, don't get any ideas. That doesn't mean we're friends now, right?
Mikhail, think before you say something like that. We're completely on our own now. Yuriev is someone who won't hesitate to use his power to silence anyone who gets in his way. And that's what you say to those risking their necks to help us? Apologize right now.
I'm sorry, that was out of line.
Don't sweat it. I don't let little things like that bother me. Honestly, if I were in your shoes, I might have said the same thing. Anyway, you can lay low here until things settle down.
Sorry for making so many demands of you.
Hey, didn't I say I'd handle it? Relax already. How about we sit down and have a drink of vodka?
Sorry, sollte ich damit aufhören? No, I'll pass.
Right now, I want to know if there's any updates on Voyager's case. Got anything new?
Damn, you guys are relentless, huh? Alright. As you know, Yuriev's been tightening the screws on the Federation Police's 6th Division. Thanks to him, our effectiveness is falling apart. And no matter where you look,
Jetzt klang auf einmal indisch.
some idiot in command decides to go rogue, leaving their underlings lost and confused. And taking advantage of the chaos, Sergius, the 14, has replaced Julius as Patriarch and is rushing to push forward pilgrimage meeting. If they stay on track, meeting will happen in only a few days. And Yuriev's move? Yeah, that was a major screw-up. He's like a snake in the grass.
What about Voyager? Has he shown any new activity?
Yeah, the Net Preacher.
The Net Preacher?
Yeah, one theory says he traps the minds of his victims inside virtual spaces in the UMN. His victims don't even realize they've been killed.
They don't even know they're dead? What the hell is going on?
Voyager gives them the world they've always wanted. Almost sounds like he's offering them their own personal heaven, doesn't it? I don't totally get it myself, but to me it sounds like he's using the UMN for some twisted preaching. That's why we call him the Net Preacher.
Cut to the chase.
Oh,
In a hurry, aren't you? Don't take it the wrong way, that's just how he is.
alright, straight to the point then. There's been a spike in copycat crimes mimicking Voyager. The police investigations hit a lot of roadblocks, but according to our investigation, the only confirmed case involving Voyager is the incident at the nursing plant.
Still no new leads.
Hold on, don't jump to conclusions. Sure, there's nothing new about the crimes, but we did find something interesting about his identity.
Something interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know why Yuriev has been using Voyager to harvest neural narcotics?
Why?
Honestly, we were shocked too, but it turns out Voyager has a congenital brain condition, something about the prefrontal cortex, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. That's where his condition is.
Isn't it the part responsible for working memory?
Beats me, I'm no doctor. I can't really explain the specifics. But apparently using the network helps him maintain his short-term memory.
It's possible, sure, that the network could support brain functions like that. But what's Yuriev got to do with this? I don't see how they're connected.
Oh, they're connected all right. Our younger members say Voyager's brain condition causes imbalanced synaptic development. This makes him incredibly compatible with the network, and while it's not exactly tied to the Net Preacher thing, the rumor that he can freely access consciousness in the UMN might be true, especially if there are no restrictions on him. Information he gathers can be refined and then be turned into neurochemical narcotics which could be sold on the market. Yuriev figured that out, and you can guess what the rest of the story is. What we don't know is why Voyager agreed to work with Yuriev in the first place. Huh, is someone calling?
Sorry, that's my communicator. It's from Sharon? Sharon, are you alright? That's my line. An investigator suddenly appeared at the hospital and reported that you were suddenly arrested, but that you escaped.
And then?
I told them I didn't know anything, but what in the world is going on?
The chief is dead.
McCallum? No, why?
In the middle of the Voyager-related cases, we uncovered connections to powerful figures in the federal government. And just after that, the chief...
Was he assassinated?
Yes. Sharon, I need your thoughts on the Voyager case.
Well, I've just finished investigating the traces Voyager left in the network, but
Voyager has
a congenital condition in his prefrontal cortex?
You figured that out too?
People who leave such traces possess certain unique abilities. They leave behind a distinct pattern. Their physical makeup includes an additional rare element, and they're capable of perceiving what's known as the imaginary number domain. Oh. Ist Pied Piper irgendwie das Projekt, wo sie heimlich die ganzen wichtigen Begriffe raushauen? Der wurde, glaube ich, auch noch nie erwähnt. Sehr wichtig. They're capable of perceiving what's known as the imaginary number domain. Moreover, individuals with prefrontal impairments like Voyager tend to crave enormous amounts of information and sensory input, almost like addicts. And there's one thing, others who share the same traits as Voyager have formed a syndicate. Apparently they're refining and distributing information from the net.
That's exactly what our younger guy said. Now that you mention it, I've read stories about people like Voyager banding together to create some kind of bizarre group. Apparently they're selling the neurochemical narcotic at insane prices. And what's more, when members of the group connect to UMN, they leave behind distinctive lock patterns. Is that so?
Yes, it's been known for a while now that only those with prefrontal impairments leave such a distinct pattern.
Wait a second. Dr. Rosas, you just mentioned a distinct pattern.
Yes, I did. Because of specific behavior patterns unique to syndicates formed by people who share similar traits as Voyager, they unknowingly leave behind distinctive patterns in access logs, whether they intend to or not.
Does anything come to mind? Oh, I've got something. Right before we were taken in, an Arkham police officer named Dewey handed me a little parting gift.
Dewey, the operator?
That's the one. He said he spotted a strange pattern while monitoring the station's network activity logs. He saved the data onto a disk and handed it to me.
Really?
If we analyze that disk, we can pinpoint Voyager. Exactly. Voyager might be closer than we ever imagined.
But Syndicate members also leave the same pattern, right? It might also just have been one of them, right? Wouldn't it be difficult to identify Voyager just based on that?
No need to worry about that. If I filter the UMN terminals to those used for frequent responses, I'll find the answer in no time.
Let's start the analysis now. Mikhail, I'm relying on you.
Understood.
Sharon, I'd like you to review the results once the analysis is complete. Could you stay on the line until then? Sure, no problem. Thanks, that's a big help. Mikhail, can you manage the analysis on your own?
Erich and I will figure it out, isn't it right, Erich?
Yeah. Warum klang er denn jetzt so hesitant?
Huh?
What's the matter?
The disk is jamming. It's rejecting the analysis.
Could something be wrong with the terminal?
No, it's not that. This terminal is actually newer than the ones we had back at the station. It seems like access to the disk is being blocked via the network.
Are we being hacked? Erich, what's happening on your side? Just like Mikhail said, it's an external attack. How is that possible?
That doesn't make sense. The routine security checks didn't show any issues, and I've been monitoring the self-diagnostic program. If there really was a hack, an alert should have triggered.
Sounds like you've got some trouble over there, huh? Just a bit of a technical issue. Why, what's happening on your end? Things are chaotic here too. An emergency patient just arrived from the station. The police have started an investigation. They think it's another victim of Voyager. Police information? How did you hear about that? I heard it from the ambulance driver. Great work. Did you catch anything else? They found strange symbols written all over the walls in the victim's room. Other than that, nothing much. I'm about to start surgery now, though it doesn't look like he'll make it. I can't promise the exact time, but I should have more information by this evening.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Do you know where Block 53 is?
Yes, I do.
After the surgery is done, I'll head over there.
All right, we'll meet at Block 53. Just don't do anything reckless.
Come on now, would I really be worthy of being your wife if I couldn't handle something so simple? I'm sorry about that. The police might be keeping an eye on you, so please be cautious when leaving the hospital. I will be. I'll see you later then.
Mikhail, how much longer for the disc to finish? We can't say for sure. Depending on the extent of the hacking, it might take another 2 or 3 hours.
I'll keep helping Mikhail for as long as it takes. Captain, please take Melissa and Lactus and head to Dr. Rosa's place. I've also wrapped up maintenance on Bugs. He should come in handy. Bugs, are you ready? You can count on me.
Good. Lactus, Melissa, Bugs, let's move out to Block 53.
Abraxas, Archon Zone Outskirts. Das ist mein Stichwort, mir schnell mein zweites Bier zu holen. Captain, we're on the run now, aren't we? So. See you, honey. Thanks for dropping these death flags. Genau. Da war doch diese eine so coole Szene in Umineko, wo... War das Klaus? Irgendwie eine laute Sachen gesagt hat und unten am Bildschirm war so ein Counter, der immer höher ging. Bis irgendwann meinte, was zur Hölle ist das eigentlich? Und das war dann der Death Flag Counter.
Yes, there could be Federation police officers nearby. Avoid them at all costs.
Understood, sir. Okay, avoid them at all costs. Damit meinst du alle verprügeln. Hab verstanden. Wobei, vielleicht sollte ich das lieber nicht machen. Ich speichere mal. Hab ich schon wieder neue Sachen? Oh ja, hab ich. Vergessen, was ich haben wollte. Ich will eigentlich noch was voll Schaden macht. Heavy Tackle 2 klingt doch gut. Bei ihr wollte ich, glaube ich, noch mehr mit dem Firebolt mal weitermachen. Müsste ich hier lang gehen. Inferno. Ja. Sie kann noch mehr Eis machen. Das war's wieder. Boah, ist das heiß, ey. Heiß wäre jetzt schön, ja. Ich meine, das ist Bier schön kalt. Hallo?
You're stupid, what can you even do?
Nicht mal schauen. Scheinbar schon ein bisschen was, oder? Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob ich mich jetzt echt mit denen hätte anlegen sollen. Oh, das war ein bisschen Overkill. Ja, ja. Dogtag. Oh, die kann man aber doch, glaube ich, verkaufen. Rigid leather. Ja, aber wo soll ich denn jetzt überhaupt lang? Okay. Ich kann die einfach alle auslassen, aber ich habe ein bisschen Angst, dass ich dann nachher unterlevelt bin. Ah ja. Moment, heißt das nicht, ich könnte die einfach alle von hinten wegmachen? Das muss ich gleich mal ausprobieren. Holy shit, waren das gerade 2000 Schaden? Ich denke mal, das waren einfach nur 2 Zahlen nebeneinander. Okay, Takedown von hinten geht nicht. Wäre ja auch dann zu einfach gewesen. Aber einmal ausprobiert wollte ich es dann ja doch. Oh, vielleicht sollte ich erstmal gucken, ob die überhaupt gegen Eis empfindlich sind, bevor ich Eisbeine mache. Oder doch, das ist gar nicht so schlecht gewesen. Muss ich Melisse gleich unbedingt wieder ihre andere Rüstung geben? Die sind ja nicht besonders schwer, ne? Und dafür gibt es direkt... Sehe ich nochmal, wie viel Erfahrungspunkte ich brauche für die nächste Stufe. Aber ich wollte sagen, dafür gibt es direkt über 1000 Erfahrungspunkte, aber ich weiß gar nicht, ob das jetzt noch viel ist oder nicht. Na gut, dann gehe ich hier oben rum mal weiter, ne? Wer ist das, der da unten in der Ecke steht? Ach, Moment. Fast vergessen. Wer bist du? Ah, Investigator Sauer. You can't escape anymore. Please surrender quietly. Rick. Tja, Rick, wie du siehst, surrendered quietly ist gerade nicht... Oh. Nicht drin. Oh. Brauche wieder EP. Mal eine Special Attack hier. War nicht so viel, wie ich dachte. Level 24. Satellite 2 learned. Die bewachende Truhe. Er ist nicht getroffen, dafür dann so ein Critical gemacht und ihn doch mit einem Schlag weggefetzt. Ihr müsst auch noch eben dran glauben. Und tschüss. Oh, das ist schon Sharon. Apologize for the delay. I had to beat up some police officers. No, more than anything, I'm just glad you're safe. It's a relief to see you in one piece. We're really starting to look like real fugitives, don't we? Yeah. You two seem pretty calm. The victim from earlier, what was the immediate cause of death? Overexposure to the UMN network. He was just 18 years old. Also, the writing we found in his room. It was too risky to take pictures, so I brought this instead. I just brought the entire room.
What is this?
It's a translation of the alphabet text. This should be helpful, right?
Then the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. They cursed the God of heaven because of their suffering and sorrows, and still did not repent of their actions.
As usual, it's a passage in an ancient language describing the effects caused by some kind of vial, right?
Do you know where it's from?
The Archon police were still investigating, but I saved records of the alphabet text in my eternal database. Wait, hold on. If you've got those records, we could analyze them at the Veritas hideout.
With their equipment, it might be even faster than the Archon police.
What's my Neon Genesis Evangelion fanfiction?
Lectus, send the data to Mikhail and Eric immediately.
Understood. Huh?
What's the matter?
Mikhail and Eric? Access to any of them is being denied.
Fine, just keep trying to get through to them.
Sharon, did you uncover any new leads at the hospital? The young victim's UMN access log showed a pattern similar to Voyager's, and? I'm not sure if this is directly connected to Voyager or not. During the autopsy on the young victim, we discovered some highly unusual conditions.
The past few months, I've come across so many bizarre things. Honestly, I'm not surprised by any of this anymore.
Yeah, still doesn't this seem strange? The tissue samples we collected indicate something odd about his estimated age. Based on the tissue structure alone, he seems to be over 150 years old. 150 years? Yes, but according to his registry, he's listed as an 18-year-old boy. We can't pinpoint his exact age, but even with a margin of error, it's plus or minus 10 years at most. And that's not the only strange thing. We found tissue samples in the hospital storage that had a similar structure to his. So does that mean the victim was Voyager? Or are you saying there's someone else out there like Voyager? I'm not sure. If it's the former, then the case would be closed. But if it's the latter, then we stumbled upon proof. Proof that people with the same traits as Voyager are forming a syndicate. Either way, it's clear there are others like him out there. Could it be an internal conflict within the syndicate?
Given the alphabet writing found in the victim's room, I doubt that's the case. In every Voyager case we've seen, he always leaves that writing behind. He's clearly picking his targets very deliberately. If this was an internal dispute, I doubt he'd bother leaving the writing. Speaking of the 150-year-old tissue sample, is it even possible for a human to survive under those conditions? With a specific substance, it might work if a substance capable of controlling metabolism were continuously supplied to the body. Hold on a second, Dr. Rosas. So if we rethink this, managing brain functions and slowing down the body's aging process could achieve the same result, right? I'm not sure. Both approaches are purely theoretical ideas at this point. We can't be sure about anything unless we ask someone who has actually tried these methods in practice. But we do have those tissue samples that actually exist.
I'd rather not even imagine that. Perhaps whoever owns that tissue is something far beyond our wildest imagination. It's very likely that the owner is Voyager. That's certainly a possibility, but we'd need solid proof to definitely confirm that the tissue belongs to Voyager.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was just about to get in touch with Mikhail.
Is that someone's private line ringing?
Seems like it's mine.
Is that Captain? I'm sorry.
What's the progress?
So, I finished the analysis. I figured out who Voyager is.
Who is it?
That's...
I know you're upset, but try to calm down for a moment.
I can't explain here. I need to tell you in person.
You can't say? Why not?
Somewhere else. We need to meet somewhere away from here.
All right, meet us at point KC 537 in 30 minutes.
30 minutes from now. Understood.
That's odd, don't you think? When I tried calling earlier, there wasn't any response.
Das wirklich mysterious jetzt.
Yeah, it's also suspicious that he chose to use a private line. It seems...
No, it's nothing.
Bist du jetzt auch schon Shion? Sharon, that creature. Look into the identity of the tissue donor. The donor is protected by confidentiality laws. It's tied to privacy regulations, but I'll try to track down the records somehow. Erich? Where's Mikhail?
He said he figured out Voyager's true identity.
Yes. Mikhail wanted to contact you himself, so he told me to go ahead.
Why would he do that?
He seemed to be in a terrible rush.
I see. Let's regroup with Mikhail as soon as we can. Na, da bin ich ja jetzt mal gespannt. Oh. Ich kann hier wieder meinen Kram verkaufen. Da habe ich wieder ganz viel Geld. Ich sollte mal mehr Etherpacks kaufen, glaube ich. Vor allem, wo ich so viel Geld habe. Wie sieht es mit Waffen aus? Oh, das ist besser. Oh, da habe ich schon eins von. Ja, hätte ich das eigentlich nicht kaufen müssen. Da habe ich noch nichts von. Lange her, dass wir sowas gekauft haben. Scope, Show Enemy Data. Oh, mein ganzes Geld ist weg. Ich habe von irgendwas 2 gekauft hier. Das kann ich wieder verkaufen. Da habe ich noch ein bisschen Geld. Kann ich mir davon noch mehr Etherpacks kaufen. Was haben wir sonst noch? Revive. Revive M haben wir auch nicht gerade viel von. Kaufe ich mal lieber mehr. Man weiß ja nie. Ist hier schon was Neues? Auch nicht genug. Jo.
You really think you can escape from the siege?
I can at least beat you all up. Oh, die muss ich sogar besiegen.
The dog that bites his owner must be dealt with.
Scheint ja nur da lang zu gehen. Bam! Wow. Oh, ich habe irgendwie gedacht, der wird noch ein bisschen mehr Schaden machen. Das hätte ich gerne. So überleben die denn alle mal mit minimal hier? Ich frage mich, ob diese einzelnen Typen, die da teilweise stehen, ob das welche darstellt von den Leuten, die wir in unserem Büro hatten. Weil dann möchte ich die nicht verkloppen. Auch wenn ich einen leider schon verhauen habe. So wie der da. Hatten wir nicht solche Typen bei uns in der Station? Oder waren das welche, die bei diesem Schnösel Louis dabei waren? Okay, ich sage jetzt einfach, das waren welche von dem Louis Schnösel und deswegen verhaue ich sie doch. Wobei Vincent sagt mir sogar irgendwie, hieß nicht irgendeiner Vincent? Oh, es tut mir leid, Vincent. Headcanon ist, dass wir den nur bewusstlos schlagen. Falls es wirklich einer vom Büro war. Der eigentlich gar nicht gegen uns kämpfen will. Vielleicht musste man das sogar... Oh, da ist noch eine Schatztruhe. Ich glaube, man musste das sogar machen, um da lang zu gehen. Jetzt überleben die alle wieder mit minimalem Schaden. Geh schon kaputt. Wahrscheinlich war es am Ende wirklich völlig unnötig, hier alle zu verkloppen und ich bin gleich overpowered. Mal sehen. Mir fällt jetzt erst auf, dass Bugs immer böse guckt, wenn er angreift. Da unten. Das ist ja lustig. Ich will gleich mal drauf achten. Okay, die muss ich jetzt aber verhauen. All personnel prepare to attack. We can't let them go unchecked any longer. Oh, jetzt ist Bugs gleich dran. Jetzt guck mal auf Bugs Gesicht beim Angreifen da unten. Finde ich cool. Oh oh. Ich hätte noch speichern sollen. Mikhail? Was ist mit ihm los? Captain, hold on. Something feels off. Mikhail, do you understand? It's us. Stop it, Mikhail. What's going on?
Captain, we're already finished. I get it now. I shouldn't have found out, Voyager.
Shouldn't have found out about Voyager?
It's over. This is the end of it all.
Aber den will ich eigentlich gar nicht bekämpfen. Und dann auch noch so eine Musik dazu. Ey. Der Chor ist echt cool. Nur ein bisschen leise. Mikhail has been neutralized. Mikhail, how did it come to this?
Looks like I was brain jagged. Captain, stay alert. Voyager is nearby.
Mikhail! Mikhail! Didn't we plan to enjoy the night view of Argon together, and now we... Federation Police Hospital Communication Room. Deine Frau preisgehaut Death Flag. Wer ist denn Eddie schon wieder? Did the call connect? No, it seems to have trouble connecting. Why not try using the holographic mail terminal over there? I'll give it a try, thanks. Alright, then I'll go on ahead. Let's see. There's something I need you to pass on to Melissa. She asked for information the other day about the lost data from the nursing plant incident. I don't have much, but here's what I found. I think it's tied to the production of thyroxine. Even if you're not familiar with thyroxine, it's just know it refers to thyroid hormones. These hormones typically help regulate metabolism. They're also vital for the development of a fetal brain. When Voyager gathered endorphins, he also extracted and analyzed data from the embryo brains.
It's highly likely that data was used to extend his own lifespan. If that's the case, doesn't it make it highly probable that the owner of the tissue sample is Voyager? Alright then, please let Melissa know. Jan, I'm heading to the pilgrimage meeting. If anything happens, contact me there. I know you might not approve of my participation, but I need to understand what the Zohar truly is. It might prove useful for your investigation. Stay safe, Captain. That should do it.
Dr. Roses, I identified the tissue sample you asked about this morning. Also, I totally looked like Eddie earlier because we didn't have another graphic left over for me. But I'm Bean. I'll just leave the findings here for you, alright?
Thank you. Sorry for the trouble.
It's no big deal. By the way, what exactly is it?
The tissue sample. I've never seen anything quite like it. What is it exactly? Maybe a monster.
A monster?
Just kidding.
Well, I guess I'll be heading home now. You've been working all night a lot lately, haven't you?
You really should head home soon. What about your son, who's all alone there? It's not pleasant when you put it like that. All right. I'll leave once I wrap things up.
All right, then have a good night, Doctor.
Thanks, and good job today.
Oh Gott, die werden bestimmt alle sterben.
Your email is being sent. All right, it's finally time to face the monster. This can't be right.
Underground organization, Veritas, secret hideout. How is Melissa doing?
I think she's much calmer now. She was really close to Mikhail after all, so I'm sure it was a huge shock.
Say it's echt tot.
I see. What's wrong?
Don't you think something seems off about all this?
You mean something about Mikhail?
We assume that Mikhail was attacked because he discovered Voyager's Troy identity. But if that is true, why didn't Voyager get in our way before we could reach Mikhail?
Maybe it had something to do with Mikhail. Given Voyager's abilities, there wouldn't have been any need to resort to using a gun.
Are you saying that you don't trust Mikhail?
I'm not sure, but you've let yourself get very emotional over the death of your subordinate and boss.
What did you just say?
You're supposed to focus only on numbers and strategies. Isn't that what Chief McCallum always said?
You're right.
The sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, so that the way of the kings from the east might be prepared. Just a small prayer for Mikhail.
Your taste in prayers is awful. It almost sounded like something Voyager would say.
Voyager? Maybe he's saying prayers too, in his own way.
Prayers? Voyager is just a killer.
Yes, that's true. Anyway, I should get some rest.
Yes, you're right. This isn't over yet. Make sure to save your strength.
The pilgrimage meeting is tomorrow, after all.
An email? It's from Sharon.
Did you get the email safely? I've just received the results of the tissue sample analysis. We collected the sample on the day of the Goodwill Ambassador incident. The owner of the tissue is Erich Weber.
What the hell?
What's wrong?
Where's Erich?
I just passed him on my way in. He said he'd be right back. What's wrong with him?
It's him. Erich is... That bastard is Voyager.
Oh.
Cathedral pilgrimage meeting.
Since Julius ascended the papal throne, his weakness has driven our immigrant fleet down a relentless path of decline and ruin. The tide of decay knows no bounds. Even now, the infidels of the Galaxy Federation continue their schemes without understanding their place. And at this moment, they are plotting to seize the power of the Zohar that lies dormant in the sacred land of Abraxas. But we have nothing to fear, for the Zohar will forever remain with us.
Wie, den haben die einfach da?
Die sind ja krass. Das jetzt in so einer richtigen Cutscene.
The Zohar. For some reason it feels like a long time ago. I've seen that light before.
Oh. Erich. No. Voyager.
It seems like he just dived. If only Mika were here right now. Bugs, is there any way to force Erich to log out? I'm trying right now, but the dive module keeps rejecting my access. And it seems like the logout settings weren't even configured before he dived.
Moment, also das ist... Achso, das ist wahrscheinlich Melisse, Jan, Lactis und ich dachte gerade, das sieht doch aus wie Erich. Aber das ist jetzt Erich da unten. Are you saying he never planned to come back? Why?
Captain, this alphabet...
What is this? Does it match the writing left on the other victims?
Not only that, the numbers might suggest 2 more.
You mean 2 more crime attempts? And the 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried off, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. The other passage reads, and the 7th angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, It is done.
It is done? Erich never planned to log out again. Could he already have committed 2 more crimes we don't know about?
Let's hope not. Maybe it's a warning of his intent to kill again inside the U-Man. Erich's physical condition is starting to break down. Once it progresses, it'll be too late. Prepare for an emergency dive now. Our mission is to apprehend Voyager. No, I mean Erich.
What the fuck? Sind das Fleischgesichter, die den Boden und die Wand ausmachen, während da Fötus so rumliegen?
Ugh. My vision is completely blurry. Is this because of the residual drugs left in his system?
I think so. If we linger in this virtual space for too long, it should start affecting our limbic system and even our prefrontal cortex. Over there, what is that?
He trapped the souls of everyone he killed right here in this place. What a twisted, sick hobby. Bugs, I'm relying on you to secure our escape route. Bugs, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, but not yet, have we? We haven't confirmed yet that Erich is Voyager, right?
Bugs, now that Mikhail is gone, we don't have any external operator to support us. You're the only one we can depend on.
Bugs, before I might have thought the same way you do, but he's no longer the Erich you once knew. Please help us, for the Erich you once loved. I understand. I'll expand my forward sensors and secure an escape route. You can do this, Bugs.
Lactis.
Yes, Captain.
Run a check on Bugs' self-diagnostic program, but don't let him notice. Focus especially on whether Voyager's consciousness is interfering with the emotional circuits. Bugs was served by Erich after all. It's possible he tampered with it or made some modifications.
Understood.